So here you can see that I have fastened the feet on, and I've leveled this cabinet and attached it to the end of the bar. Now in this case, what was really important was not so much the leveling as the fact that it run along with this existing wood face on the face frame. Once it was secure, we want to dress it out with a simple filler. This is a standard cabinet part, and it's a very simple thing to understand. It's just a piece of wood, usually 3/4 of an inch thick, 3 inches wide, although it can be ripped down to whatever size you need, and then some length. It looks a little goofy here now, but it's not going to once the countertop is in place. It will look like part of the cabinet was cut into for the countertop to fit. It will be a nice woven look, but at this point it's just simply attached to the back of this cabinet that was revealed by the fact that it was a little wider than the width of this bar. It does have a small reveal on the inside of it there to match the reveal of a standard face frame. Reveal simply means the amount that one piece of wood sticks out beyond another that it's joined to. Now this may seem a little out of order, but after having attached the cabinet and dressed it out in the way described, the last thing we want to do is to shim the feet down. Imagine if we had one of these touching the ground and the other 3 not touching the ground. Well, actually that would be the most likely thing to have happen. They might not be off by much, but no floor is completely level, and this one was no exception. So I left myself room to shim down further simply by loosening the screws inside the cabinet and turning the feet so that they would lower until they all had good contact with the floor. And shimmed in place is important because we don't want them wobbling. Here's a view inside the cabinet. Notice a couple of things. Here's the 5-piece finished end that I spoke of earlier, and here we have the screws that are going through to attach the feet. Let's take a closer look. I countersunk for these, which means to create an opening for the head to go in and be flush with the floor surface. It is true that the feet could have been simply glued into place. However, I don't feel that that's a secure enough way of attaching them. They can and will get kicked over the years and knocked, and countersunk screw heads are a small price to pay for a very secure foot attachment. And here we have the finished element, finished except for the fact that it will get its own little slab of countertop on top of it and have countertop running into the back of it from the main kitchen countertop.